Up real quick. I gotta change stream thumbnail, and then we'll get started. All right, there we go. So then we'll play some music, just so it's not, so desolate. Real quick. Let me just pull up some music. Hello. Please don't toss me into the blender. I won't. All right. So we're doing Blender. I have I've been wanting to do a joke for like so long, but I didn't want to animate the whole thing. So I found an animation rig online, like that just allows me to just plug it in to a 3D model and just do it myself. Like just make it the joke if I have a 3D model. But I don't have a 3D model of Pebbles. So we're gonna 3D model Pebbles. And let me just turn this back on. I don't think it'll change. We're gonna get some Kirby music playing. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, sticker with the words were forever made me gay on it. Oh yeah, hold up, wait. I need to, there, Kirby music. Alright, I'm prepared for pain because here's the thing. I don't actually know how to Blender. I've been figuring it out as I've been going. Hold up, there. Alright, here we go. So, what was I doing? Right. Is that an iterator? It's gonna be 5 pebbles. Eventually. It's gonna take a while. Alright, yeah, I remember when you said you wanted to Blender 5 pebbles last stream. What iterator would it's gonna be 5 pebbles. Specifically because I have a specific joke I've been wanting to make ever since I started um this channel. So we're fulfilling my dream joke today. Uh, you know, I want to make this model, and when we get to the bones bit, I have no idea how to do bones. So, because like, uh, it's a P3 reference, and it's my favorite. Well, it's a spin-off of P3, but you know, Like, you all have probably seen the joke with, like, a lot of characters done. Yeah. And for once, it's not, like, an actual, like, bad joke. It's an actual, like, good joke. You know? Alright, what was I doing? Right, I need to, edit mode. I need to add more faces to this. Polybuild. Loop cut. I believe it's loop cut that splits it in half. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is the one that cuts it in half and allows for more polygons. Alright, now watch this. That is as far as my Blender knowledge goes. Oh. More of that. Uh-oh. Hooray, chat. Alright, what's the joke gonna be? Or is it gonna be a surprise? It is gonna be a surprise. Though I did say, like, if you know what P3 is, you know what joke I'm making. I bet you I can smooth this out. Alright. Now if I divide this more, I should be able to, like, now just... Yeah, okay. We're getting progress, chat. I have no idea what I've been doing and how it's been working, but, like, I've somehow, through some way, through the power of shitposting, I've managed to somehow lock in at Blender. Okay. So as of right now, this is our 5 pebbles head that we have. We'll get to coloring that later. Persona 3, I haven't played it, but it's my best guess. It is Persona 3. It is from Persona 3, and, like, if you know, you know. You know what I'm gonna make if you know it's Persona 3. Y'all, I have something important to say. What's your important thing you need to say? Alright. Shift A. Cube. Bring cube down. You wanna know what's funny is, I've learned all of this in the past 20 minutes. I've never actually used Blender before. Like, this is stuff I learned from a YouTube video 20 minutes ago. Didn't know the power of shitposting was so strong. Yeah. I mean, like, I guess I had inventor experience, but I don't think that translates much into, like, Alright. Now make it that simple. What about objections? Alright. So, like, now this is going to be an interesting thing, is, like, do I model him in the cloak, or do I model him without the cloak and try to add cloak physics? Because I'm new to Inventor. I don't know how the hell I'm going to model cloak physics. Hmm. Can you make an Iterator base so other people can make their OC without making it from the ground up? Man, I have no idea what I'm doing, so maybe not. I don't know. Um, man, I don't know. Maybe we'll chalk that up to a maybe because if I figure out how to do this, we'll do it. Hello, Missy. I'd say do the body first, then the cloak. That's the problem is I don't know how cloth physics works in stuff like this. Do you model like? Let me look that up real quick. How does cloth clothing work in Blender? Oh, God, that sounds. It just seems completely awful. Wait, hold up. This might be easier than I think. Hold up. A YouTube Shorts is explaining how to do it. Let me see, because this might make a cloak. Uh-huh. Okay. 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 Alright. Oh shit, this is actually not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. Okay. So yeah, I think we model the body first. Oh! Yeah, no, like, oh, that's real easy. Okay, alright then. I guess we are, yeah, making a cloak is apparently, like, super easy. I'll keep that in my, recommendations. Why do you pronounce it like iterator? It's just how I've heard it so many times. I know it's iterator, but iterator just sounds more like. Look, you know how like certain like dialects change depending on region to region. It's because of that. Like um, I grew up more in the south, so I don't really emphasis on the whole um like iterator. It just iterator just sounds more natural to me. You know, are you gonna make the other iter too, or just Pepsi Man? I mean, like, I'm literally only gonna use this model for like a one-off joke. So, like, I think I'm really just making a Blender model to use it for one joke and then never use it again. Like, like that's the power of shitposting. I'm gonna make a whole model and then never use it again. Alright. Want to mirror on the X. I want to... Shoot. Which one was the... Was it G? No. E? W? No. Okay, hold up. So... Body. Okay. Uh-huh. Sculpt mode. Okay, we're gonna start sculpting the torso. Alright, but first, I think we gotta go into edit mode. Or maybe, no, we go into object mode. And... What was I doing earlier? I remember this. This reminds me of, have you heard our Lord and Savior? Alright, let's see. What was I doing? I was in edit mode. But what was I doing in edit mode? Okay, I want transform? No, I remember. Okay, I remember it now. I go into sculpt mode. I go to grab, and now that's mirrored on the x-axis. I go over to the x-axis, and I find the one dimension I can grab. Because we don't want pebbles to be too bulky. Alright? We don't want them, I say, as like I give them detailed muscles. Alright. Where's the spot I can pick? Alright. Alright, so that one's right there. Meaning this one should be around here somewhere. Where is it? It's over here. It's being annoying, chat. Alright, there's those two, but why are those two the only ones? I swear it was here a second ago. Where'd it go? Alright, there's one. Okay, there's those. Okay. Okay. It's coming along well. We're gonna flatten this surface area. And we're going back to dragging. Okay. It doesn't need to be too detailed, because we are going to just wrap it in a cloak at the end. The head's the only thing that I think really needs to be detailed. We went over it for a second again. Yeah, I did. Okay. So, okay, we're getting closer with it. I think I am going to increase the polygon count on this. Smoothing it out a little bit, you know? See? Yeah, that looks a lot more smooth. Probably should have done that with the other one as well. Let's go into object mode. Let's go into the neck, sculpt mode, and let's increase the polygon count. Okay, there we go. Looks so much nicer now, doesn't it? Okay. So this is where the interesting challenge comes from. Because I think I have to model every single finger, you know? And I think we need 5 fingers because the model requires it. We need arms, and then we need legs. And then once that's all modeled out, we need a hip. We need hips. And then we skeleton this out. And then once it's skeletoned out, we plug in the keyframe animation, and then they can, because like this is a downloadable keyframe animation of a meme, and essentially once I have that, like I can just make Pebbles dance. Okay. I've learned all of this within 30 minutes. Okay, cube. give it 3. We'll say 3. Alright. Take Cat's advice and punch Pebble then. Pebbles dancing, yes. Yeah, it is gonna be Pebbles dancing. How? I made a monstrosity in like 1 hour. Yeah. Because you see, I have I am a studying engineer, so I use a lot of these types of programs. So I think the thing is I learn this stuff really quickly. I absorb the information really quickly, but when it comes to actually doing it, it will take time. You know, like I'll be slow to it at first, but the more I practice it, the faster I'll get at it. The power of shitposts. The power of shitposts has taken over my mind, and it's allowing me to do things that some deem thought impossible. Alright, I think the real challenge, though, is really just gonna be, like, when it comes to, making Pebbles' Oh, wait, hold up. I gotta have it mirrored on X, and let's even have it mirrored on Y, because it's an arm. Come on, where's the sweet spot? You can skip rigging it by using a site, but I won't tell you. Okay, well, I'll just rig it. That way I can use it. I could... Oh, you know how I always said, like, I wanted to put... I wish 5 Pebbles was in VR chat? By rigging this, I could theoretically put, like, 5 Pebbles in VR chat. Honestly, I think, like, after all this, since I'm only really using this for one shitpost, I think I will just straight up, like, allow people to use it. Like, I'll just link the file. You know? So if anyone just wants to take a free 5 Pebbles, they can have it. Alright. I think we're gonna go simplistic for, like, the arms. Like, we're just gonna copy and paste this, like, twice. So this is where it's gonna be very simplistic. He is in VR chat. I use him a lot. Oh, I never knew. Well, I used, I knew there was, like, a Slugcat VR chat, but I never knew there was, 5 Pebbles. Alright, we're gonna smooth out the arms. And, heck, I can probably also use these for the legs. Since they're very simplistic bits, I can use these for legs. Alright, so I want to copy object, paste object, Control Z, paste object. Alright. We're gonna keep this. Paste. We're gonna keep this up here for later use. But as for right now, I say his body is looking pretty simplistic, but we're gonna add cloak physics. Right. So we're gonna give him hips now. And we're gonna do... Honestly, this could just be the hips again. Like, if we're going... Because, like, once again, it's gonna be obscured by a cloak. I mean, when in Rome. Because we're just really needing this for, like, a skeleton, you know? We don't need this for, like, anything else. I will edit it a little bit. We're gonna make him less thick, you know? Where is the thing? Pebbles kept them tips for you. Winchell has two options to take. I'm not, like, look, I gotta... Chat, it's not letting me not make him thick. I swear I'm not trying to make him thick. Oh boy. Oh yeah, hold on. Here we go. Just here a second. There we go. Moderate hip size. Alright. So now we add a leg segment. Control C, Control V. Rotate. Control Z. Rotate. No, I don't want to rotate it like that. Alright. I love taking shortcuts. We do it all the time in engineering. Shortcuts are basically like an engineer's best friend. Alright. Alright. So now we need another arm and leg segment. So this one's going to be more detailed. Because it needs to have, like, the arm itself. Alright, so we want to sculpt mode. Oh, okay, hold up. Object mode. Select object. Sculpt mode. Okay, here we go. Still keep it long, but... Now we need to, like, model it out. So we're gonna flatten this somehow. Okay. I wanna, like, flatten this bit. I think we're gonna need to go into edit mode. And we're gonna need to go to... Extrude region, no. Loop cut. Hold up. I don't want to select the box, I want to select... Okay, it is just gonna have to be selected of the box. This is giving me motivation to learn how to use Blender. I mean, The only motivation I ever had to use Blender was just because I wanted to shitpost, so at least your motivation is slightly better than mine. Smooth him? What does this do? Okay. Don't think I need that. Poly build. Knife. No, I don't think that's gonna do us good. Oh, right, because its original structure is technically still a cube, so... You got that bulky build, I guess. Alright. I don't know what I did, but I think I did something. Oh. Oh, what have I done? Oh, okay, that's too many polygons. I think we just needed, like, that many. That many will be fine. Sculpt mode. Interesting. Okay, actually this works. Oh god, what did you do to his arm? Stuff. I did stuff. Don't worry. Alright, so now we go in with a flatten tool. And we flatten it. Honestly, I'm okay with the square arm. I'm okay with the square arm. And then we want to smoothen it out. Like, a lot. But not too much. We're gonna put that back a bit. Smoothen it out. I think we might be smoothing it out too much. So we're gonna Control Z. We're gonna lower the strength of this. And we're gonna smooth it out now. Smooth it out again. Alright. We'll get that arm cannon. Yeah, we gotta figure out how to make hands. So, okay. Now I think what we do now is we snake hook, we want to grab, and we want to, like, and now we want to stop grabbing the y-axis. We want to also stop grabbing the x-axis. Because now, what we want to do, actually, we're going to still need the x-axis, so, or, hold up, the y-axis, I mean. Alright, we're going to extend this back part up a little bit. He installed it, just like that's kept up in proton cannon. Oh god. This is the hard part, because, like, the arm will be visible in certain shots, so, like, I gotta, like, smooth it out, I guess. Okay. I'm good with that being, like, the, wrist, you know? Now, we model the arm. After we copy this. Then we rotate it. I guess we can't rotate it 90 degrees, so we gotta... Oh boy, that'll be fun. Alright, so we go to the x-axis. Now we go to the y-axis. Close enough. Okay, there we go. We're adding hands onto them, don't worry. Blender, yeah. Alright, we're gonna need to give him a lot of leg because of just how it works. Okay. So, finally, we can control, or no, Shift A, cube. Oh, cube, my beloved. We're gonna make this just a 2-cube surface. We're gonna move that over. We're gonna shrink it. Move that over. Alright, and then we're just gonna flatten this. And in fact, I think I can just flatten that with the scale tool. However, I also want to model it a little bit, so... Alright. But overall, I think we have what the base of our hand is going to look like. Sculpt mode. Hold up, we need X and Y, right? Turn off the X. Keep the X, turn off the Y. Keep the Y, turn off the X. Alright. Inshaw, will you ever read that 40 pages of Inshaw lore to chat? I don't think so. You know what this needs? To be buff and sweat. Oh god. Tall or short? Question mark. For the purposes of the video, I think he has to be tall or else the animation just kind of like looks wonky. Model a neuron. What are hands? You mean pearl holders? Yep. Okay. Luckily fingers will be easy, but they will be a pain to, like, model. Alright, so I think that's going to be the base of the hand. Alright, so I want to copy that, Control C, Control V. All of this for one joke. wish it would tell me if I was doing 90 degrees or not. Alright. I'm back where I missed. We added hands. And soon we'll add fingers. And then after fingers, we'll add legs. And we don't need to add feet. That's great. We can skip that step. And then once we have that, we can then, I believe, put in the skeleton. And then once we should probably start coloring it eventually. Like, actually, let me just go to Vertex Paint, and then it's not letting me paint anything. Ah, there we go. What shade of pink do we do for pebbles? This is too much of a... too bright. I want... no, too purplish. That's about right. Alright. And I wish there was a flip or mirror option. There is, but every time I've used it, it's been, like, painful to me. Like, it's specifically out to get me, so I just use the copy and paste, because it's so much easier for me. Control-C, Control-V. Besides, it's not going to matter much when we're modeling this out. Surprised that one video did so well, you know? Hello. 2 in a fucking row. What do you mean 2 in a fucking row? Gonna make a post about it. Okay. So, did that, Irish Pebbles smokes weed video today. How'd you all feel about that? Oh, wait, hold up, I gotta... Didn't watch it, sorry. Can I have the voice acting script I gave you? I don't think I'm comfortable reading what that one said. What's it even about? Like, if you're, like, tell me what it's even about. Like, is that just, like... It's talking about some weird stuff. Alright. Okay. So now... we can go into object mode, Control-C, Control-V. Alright. Holy cannoli, you were for real about learning Blender. Dude, I've learned this in like the past 30 minutes. I've never picked up Blender in my life. I have never picked up Blender in my life. I've just somehow learned this off of a 30-minute YouTube video I watched. And you know what? It all clicked. How many fingers did you give Peps? I haven't done any fingers yet. I gotta give him fingers. But, I gotta figure out how, like, rig this thing. I think, where's rigging? You know? By the way, there's a mirror modifier. I know there's a mirror modifier, but when I was using it earlier, it kept breaking stuff. How is Danny an old YouTuber weird? It just read weird. I don't know what it was talking about specifically. I just stopped showing out. What's the weird stuff video idea? I don't have the thing on there anymore. Dude wanted me to do some voice acting, but I just didn't know what I was talking about. I thought it was going to be like something Rain World related, but it wasn't. He has 3 thumbs. I know he has, like, the 3 fingers and all that, but the design is very inconsistent. And also, for the joke I'm trying to do, I am gonna need him with all 5 fingers. Inshallah becomes a 3D art channel, 2000 Vine booms, and oh my god. No, I'm not becoming a 3D art channel. I'm literally making this one Pebbles model, and then I don't think I'm ever using it again. Except for, like, maybe, like, one other joke, if I can find a rig for it. I am gonna have to learn how to rig. I never got that far in the video, so, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, chat. I guess I should start modeling fingers. I'm not gonna enjoy that. But, alright. I guess I also have to somehow model eyes. Either that or I just paint them on. I think it'd be real funny if I just painted 5Pebbles' eyes on. Like, here, hold up. Vertex paint. Right, it's still a cube, I keep forgetting that. You know what, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Shift A, armature to add bones for rigging. Oh, right, thank you so much. Okay, I don't actually... We'll cross that bridge when we get there. When we get to... when we get to adding, like, once this is all rigged, we'll paint Pebbles before we give him his iconic cloak and then just call it. I know Shift A, like, pulls up this menu. I didn't know it, like, had, Shift A armature. Let's see where that is. Oh, there it is. Oh, neat. Control Z. Alright, we're not getting to that step yet. But yeah, thanks. Very helpful. What do you use to animate? Can you tell? Okay. I'm not reading that. Alright. What do you use to animate? I use Ibis Paint most of the time. I'm only using Blender for this one joke. Oh wait, hold up, I clicked the wrong modifier. Generate subdivision surface. I hope this doesn't screw me over in the long run. Blender. Hi, Chameleon. What do you mean, Sam? Cyan, why are you getting a nosebleed off of this? I just saw your post. Why are you getting a nosebleed off of seeing Blender model pebbles? Are we talking anime nosebleed, or just like you have nosebleeds? What was that post all about? I should be learning. I should learn a drawing software for one joke. Yeah, that'd be funny. Funnily enough, I'm not an animator, and I'm not a I'm not a digital artist. I am a digital artist who has been posing as a or no, I'm a traditional artist who has been posing as a digital artist for like ever. I don't know how to do digital art. I've only been like learning off of sheer force of will. I think we can make the fingers very simplistic. You start Blender in the background. I don't own a Blender, actually. It's like one of those things where it's like, you'd think everyone would have it, but it's really an unnecessary item to have in your household, you know? Ignore the awfulness of the fingers, chat. Like, these are just gonna be some awful fingers for... Because, like, it's a one-off joke. I'm not gonna go too heavy on, like, the actual model. C, Control V. So many kinds of sauce can be made with a blender. You are right. Like, yeah, like you can make a lot of sauce, but who's making like, you know, sauces? I just use mayonnaise because it's simpler, you know. I just realized I'm gonna have to do this on the other side too. Does that mirror tool still work? Like, if you're like, does that mirror tool still work if you're like, already done all the mirror, like all the bits, or do you need to like, ah, control. Alright. You can also make milkshakes in a blender. I know you can, but once again, it's like also, it's just not as good, you know? I think we're gonna also edit this a little bit. Yeah, I like that a lot more. Control C. Control V. There we go. Watch this. Heh. Rotate. $90. I think the best Kirby tracks come from, like, the digital places. Okay. Love making smoothies with a blender. I like my milkshakes and smoothies to be a lot thicker, and since I tend to use soft serve ice cream for them, it just doesn't ever work. Alright. Chat, I think we're ready to rig this thing. Alright. So, Shift A, we go to Armature. Okay. What do I do? Okay. Shift A, Armature. I think I'm gonna make that ASMR vid I was talking about a couple streams ago, the one where I chug a Sunkist. Every Rain World YouTuber I know always has a very weird ASMR video. You know, I've seen one where it's just someone coughing a bunch. I've seen one where it's like Saint licks your ear. I've seen one where it's like Catboy Pebbles. I've seen one where it's like Gourmand cooking a grilled cheese, I think. There's a lot of them. Alright. Okay, how do I rig? Like, I know the armature thing. I'm gonna delete that. Okay, maybe I go to the... I'm gonna delete armature. We're gonna go armature 1. Bone. Okay. I haven't got ASMR yet, and I'm proud. It'll happen eventually. You never know when it'll happen. Data, okay. Pose position, reset position. I assume this is where I assign it. Tab to edit our armature. Okay, thank you. Okay. So... Tab. Oh, wait, you mean actual tab key. Okay. Oh, cool. What'd that do? Okay, so... Armature, head, tail, roll. Okay. I feel like I should have looked up a video for this before we got to this part of stream. Chat, imagine how much shitposting I could do with an actual 3D model, though. Like, I'm not gonna use it that much, but think of all the funny GIFs I can make. I can do 5 Pebbles doing Gangnam Style now. I can... Chat, remember how one of my sub-goals was, like, doing 5 Pebbles doing the Fortnite emote? I can make a whole compilation of Pebbles doing Fortnite emotes. Now you can add the bones with Shift A, okay? Shift A, add bone. Do I like... Okay, add bone, name, bone. Okay. Do I like... What do I select? Yes, look up a tutorial. Armature is absolutely goofy. Okay, chat, I'm gonna have to leave you for a second. And I'm gonna have to go... I'm gonna have to leave you chat, and I'm gonna go look up a video, okay? I won't be able to have chat open. Alright. How to add armature to object in Blender. Okay. Intro to rigging a character. Okay. Actually, hold up. I could probably just have this. Hold up. I can still read chat. We're all right. We're gonna go to YouTube, and we're gonna because it's easier to just have this pulled up. How to rig in Blender. You're gonna hear some odd sound effects. Yeah. Armature in Blender. You're gonna hear some audio, like no video chat. It's gonna be weird. Actually, hold up. We're gonna hold up. I can edit stream pretty funnily. It's gonna be funny. Watch. We're gonna window capture. Okay. Okay. We're gonna shrink this down, and we're just gonna we're gonna add this in like the corner of the screen so you can like see what I'm watching while doing this. Okay. Hold up. Let me get back to you, chat. Quick, guys, we gotta burn everything down. Chat, don't burn stuff down. Alright. So I was looking.
section. So in Blender, it's called armature. So in order to create an armature, which is basically the spinal
Okay.
region or the bones that make the character move,
Alright.
we're just going to press Shift A. First, let's go to the front view. So we're going to press 1 on the number pad on the keyboard, press
One.
Shift A,
Shift
and
A.
go to armature.
Okay.
And quickly see we have this pyramid attached to a couple of spheres.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to change the mode so you can see this a little bit easier.
Okay.
Now, we want this to be the first bone, so we can press S to downscale this,
Okay.
press G, then Z to move this down here around the navel area and pelvic area, right in the middle.
Alright.
And we need to create bones throughout the entire body where it
Where
will move. And these spheres act as a pivotal point to make the character bend in certain directions.
Okay.
So what I want to do is, while we have our bone and armature selected, change the mode from object to edit. And if you select any of these balls here, you can use the move tool to move it around. And I'm going to press Control Z to go back. And I just want to bring this down a bit. And I'll leave one here. And I'll press E to extrude. And I'll press Z to constrain it to the Z axis.
Okay.
I'll make one about here. So wherever you want your character to bend is where you want the spheres or ball joints to be. And every character is different, so you can have as many as you'd like. And all, say if you were doing a snake, it wouldn't be the same as a human. So that's also why doing it this way is easier and more customizable versus just using some type of rigging add-on, you know. So that being said, let's create a couple more. Press E. Now press Z. And I'll move this here for the neck.
Okay. So.
Press E one more time. Press Z. And this is for the head. I'm going to select this one here at the bottom. Press E. And I'll just bring it out because I want the leg to be able to move
Okay.
here.
So it's just getting it set up that seems to be the difficult part. So let me go to Blender. Let me go this, and what they did was they clicked. Okay, so now we can see inside Five Pebbles. Okay. Ooh. All right, we're gonna zoom out. Then we're gonna. So they said Z? No, no, they didn't say Z. E? No, Shift A, add bone. All right, bone. Okay. What was the? All right. It was. All right, we're going back to the video. We're scrolling back. What'd he say?
And quickly you see we have, so in Blender it's called armature. So in order to create an armature, which is basically the spinal region or the bones that
You click
make the character move,
one,
um, we're just going to press Shift A.
Shift
So
A.
let's go to the front view. So we're going to press 1 on the number pad on the keyboard, press Shift A, and we're going to go to armature.
Okay. Shift A. Shift A. And we're already in armature, so I want to delete that. Shift A, armature. And for some reason, it ends up looking like this. So do I like, I guess I upscale it. Let's upscale that a little bit. I'm not seeing what this so-called, like, I mean, like, where is it? Because, like, I'm not seeing it. Did something bug out? Huh. Alright, hold up. What happened to it? Are the bones not appearing or something? I don't think they are. That's the problem I'm encountering. The bones aren't appearing. Um, Shift A, armature. Like every time I try to add armature, they're just not there. So, wonder what's up. Armature. Okay. SFM I heard is easier and funnier. You still have to get a model for SFM. It may be easier, but you still need a model, you know? That's the whole thing we're doing right now is we're modeling Five Pebbles. I wonder why it's not showing up. Let me Google this real quick. Why is armature not showing up in Blender? Can't see armature in object mode and in weight painting mode. Okay. So, you sure let's see. Looks like a bug. In Outliner, click on Unfold Pose, unhide all the bones. Press Tab to come back to edit mode. Press Tab to come back to pose. Tab. Okay. Tab, 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 tab. Wait. Pose mode, object mode, edit mode. Am I supposed to be in a specific mode? I'm gonna delete this armature. I'm gonna tab out. Okay, what have I done? So this is interesting. Do Shift A, add a single bone rather than an armature. Okay. Shift A, bone. Uh, Not seeing any bone when I search this up. Uh, had a single bone. Bone. No bone. That's odd. Let me. Okay. Hmm. Control A, maybe. No. Alright. Control A. Let's see if bone pops up in there. No. No bones. That's odd. Hmm. I am in sculpting mode. Hold up. Do I need. I think I need to be in layout mode. Hold up. That might be the problem. Let me go to layout. Alright. Is that the problem? I think that was the problem. I'm gonna go to sleep. Goodbye, everyone. Good night. What version of Blender are you using? 4.1.1. Alright. Shift A. Armature. There we go. Okay, I just needed to be in layout mode. That was the problem. Silly me. Oops. Just being a little goofy, I guess. Alright, so now we want to move this around and so get that lined up real nice. And we're going to move that into the chest. Okay. So that's our number one. I'm going to size it up a bit. Like, we're going to scale that up because the neck starts right there. And then, what was the button to add another arm? It was, let me,
And quickly use S to downscale this.
all right,
Press G, then Z to move this up.
easy.
And we'll start this somewhere around here, around the navel area and pelvic area, right in the
Okay.
middle. And we need to create bones throughout the entire body
Yeah.
where it will move.
Okay.
And these spheres act as a pivotal point to make the character bend.
If you're a web designer, here are 4 Wix Studio features you gotta know.
In certain directions. So what I want to do is, while we have our bone and armature selected, change the mode from object to edit.
Edit. Okay.
And if you select any of these balls here, you can use the move tool to move it around. And I'm going to press Control Z to go back. And I just want to bring this down a bit. And I'll leave one here. And I'll press E to extrude. And I'll press Z to constrain it to the Z axis.
Is he
And
still in
I'll
edit mode while doing that?
here. So wherever
Yes. Okay.
you want your character to bend is where you want the.
Okay. So click E while in edit mode. So E, then E again for the head. Okay. E, E. Would I have like yeah, certainly, right? Yeah. I've never interested. So I think I've done it correctly so far. I gotta get the fingers as well. So E, and is it where the ball joint hits? 'Cause that's an interesting thing to consider. So, okay, so then I would go into Z. Oh, yeah, that needs to be moved. We're gonna move that forward, line it up. Okay, hold up. I didn't get that last one over there. Okay. Line it up a little better than that. Okay. This is interesting. So now I assume take that, go into that E, 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 E. I don't know if this is actually correct or not, but if it is, that's pretty cool. So E, 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 E. Neat. Okay, so we're gonna. All right. Okay, that looks correct. I think. Yeah, looks correct. So I assume I go into pose mode now, and then like, what do I just like? All right, hold up. Yeah, I gotta see now. Can I make it pose? Pose options, auto. I don't know what that means. Okay. Um, what are you all doing? We're making a 3D model of 5 pebbles. All right. Yeah. So, all right, we're going back to that video, and we're
The spheres or ball
skipping.
the knee.
If you're a web designer, here are
Another
4 Wix Studio features
and
you can count
attach
on.
the mesh to the bones. Oh, uh,
Area.
okay.
Press E once again, and we're going to extrude this out to the ankle where that rotates and moves. And I'll press E once again for the lower foot if we want one there.
I didn't.
Now
Okay.
let's press the number 3 to go to the side view, and you see we have to line these up a little bit better. So let's choose the knee, drag this in this way, right in the middle, grab this ankle. What I'm going to do is select the mesh first.
Okay. Select the mesh.
Select the armature, press Control P, and I'm going to parent this with automatic weights. And now if I go to pose mode and select a bone, now I can move the character by the armature's positioning.
Okay. So I assume it's this bit that he's talking about.
And then shift select the armature.
All right. So I want to go into
The armature. So to do that, you want to go to object mode. So now
object mode.
what I want to do is
Select shift select. Okay. So we go into object mode. And we want to. None of these. So I feel like I should attach these first. That makes the most sense to me. I think I'm getting ahead of myself, and I need to attach um 5 pebbles, his like limbs together, right? Like presumably I'd need to do that. Like is I think you need to do that. Makes sense. All right, so for the head, add modifier, generate Boolean union between, oh god, I didn't name these. Which one is it? It's, should be a cylinder. I don't think I used a cube for, yeah, I used cylinders. But, oh, what type of, I should have named these. Alright, it comes in order of appearance, so, okay, so cube 1 and, wait, cube 2, cube 3, okay. So, cube, I want to union with cylinder, okay? And then I also want it to union with, I want it to union with cylinder 01, and then I need it to union with, um, now this is stuff I need to do, I believe, right? You need to like get them all union together so they aren't like broken. Okay, this I might need to subtract. So this, we're gonna go cylinder, add modifier, generate union between object, that object is that. Okay. Then cylinder number 2, add modifier, give them a gyat. I'm not giving 5 pebbles a gyat. Generate Boolean union cube 3. Okay. So this is all connected now. That's all connected. Perfect. Do I need to connect everything? That's what I need to know is, do I need to connect everything? You know? Like, does all of 5 Pebbles' body need to be connected to every joint? Huh. Hmm. Let's see. Hell yeah, unions, workers' rights. I'm not a fan of union workers, mainly because they accidentally destroyed they caused a gas leak in my area and caused a power outage at another time. And what really pissed me off was one of the union workers was smoking during a gas leak. And it's not about unions themselves, like workers' rights is completely fine. It just pisses me off that those people will definitely not be fired. Like, unions are nice, but they can be abused. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on it. Alright. Uh I don't want to like mess this up because I don't know if I'm supposed to like fuse everything together. Like, does anyone here who knows Blender, do you actually have to like fuse everything together? Like, that's what I need to know. What? Yeah, like the union workers in my area are annoying because like the business they have has a monopoly on our area, so it's like we can't do shit either way. All right, use Google. Um, Wish I could ask that one guy in chat who like does all the Blender work, like that I know does. Oh yeah, you don't need to fuse them together, but it might help with organization. Also, Control J combines meshes. Oh wait, really? Like if I just highlight these two together, like Control J, will just combine them all. Like if I highlight all this and just click Control J, that's all one thing now. It did edit some things though, but hey, it added that. Okay, but that did change some things about some of the stuff. So hold up, Control Z, Control Z. Wait, these got edited. Okay, hold up, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. It's okay. There we go. Whew, jeez, thought I lost all that. Um, I think I'll combine all of like this because I don't really care too heavily about like how that goes. Right, it's like the tiniest bit of sound. All right, so Control J. So that'll help with Control J. It's not combining them. I think I need to have like all of them in order to do that. Hmm. You could also apply the modifiers on each item before combining. I guess, yeah, technically I could. Hmm. I joined thinking it was dead ass gonna be a cooking stream. Hey, I'm cooking. I'm cooking right now. You know, I'm cooking. Tell me this isn't cooking. Wonder why that won't let me like fuse it together. I think it's because of this armature that's like just smack dab in the middle. I mean, that doesn't need to be there, does it? I don't think it does. That's like, I'm gonna delete that. I don't think that needed to be there. Control J. Still won't fuse. Huh. Let's see. No, that won't fuse. That won't fuse. Wonder if I can fuse this. No. No, won't fuse. Huh. Well, alright, back to, we have this combined, and that's all I wanted to combine, so if I don't need to combine it all, but you did say it makes it easier, so let me just Control J that. Is there any way to, like, avoid that from happening? I don't like that happening. Alright. Because I want it to stay like that flatness to it, you know? It won't fuse because you don't have the primary mesh selected. Oh, yeah, the head. But, like, if I fuse the head, well, hold up. Maybe if I Control J. Control J. Which one's the primary mesh? It's not the torso, is it? It's this one. Control J. Still encountering the problem. Hmm. I'm sure I should make a cooking stream one day. You just see me like put something in an air fryer and that be it. And then completely burn it. Alright. Well, if I don't need to fuse it, I'm just gonna go back to the edit mode with did I accidentally delete I deleted the armature, didn't I? Right, hold up. Let's get that armature back. There we go. Armature's back. Okay. Now we can go into edit mode. And then okay. So active object is the right one. Okay. Well, let's try to focus on fusing these. So what the guy said in this was you select this,
What I'm going to do is
shift
select the
select.
mesh first, and then shift select the armature, press Control P, and I want to parent this with automatic weights.
Automatic weights.
And now,
Okay. So we wanna we wanna click on this. It said wait, shift. It's not letting me pick it. Hold on. Wait, I need to be in object mode, right? Shift, and then it said, let's say, like what? Click G? No, that wasn't it. Control Z. What did it say? I'm very forgetful.
and I want to parent this with automatic weights first, and then Shift Select the
Shift
armature,
select.
press
Armor.
Control P,
Control P. Okay.
and I want to
Control P. Control. Then it said with automatic weights. Okay. Shift click to set active object. Okay. Hmm. Okay, well, we'll try that. We'll try that because making this all one thing does sound pretty appealing. Alright, so you said shift click. Shift click. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay. Shift click highlight. And then it was what? Shift J? Let me go back a few messages. Control J. Control J. It's not working still. Hold up. When are we getting the karaoke stream? Maybe one day. We'll see. We'll have to see. Alright, Control J. Oh, hey, it worked. Cool. Alright. So that's all fused together. That's fused together, and I'm fine with just keeping those as is. We're gonna go into the armature. We're in object mode. So that, then shift, and then that, and then it was shift J. No, no. So shift P? No, control P with automatic wait. All right, then shift, and then that, and then control P, and with automatic waits. All right, did we do it? Let's see. Pose mode. Hold up. How did he do it?
parent this with automatic weights. And now if I go to pose mode and
Okay.
select the bone,
He like also he did something with the uh okay, yeah, he had shoulders, so we're gonna have to well no, I added shoulders. I added shoulders. I added them weirdly though. I didn't do my shoulders correctly. I'm gonna have to go back and fix that. But we're gonna see if like this works. Oh, 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 hold up. Kinda. Kinda. Okay, it kinda works. Alright. Mr. Somewhere, that's like the fifth time you've commented that in chat. I, I've read it, you know? I've read it. Alright. Z, 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 Z. Alright, let's fix these armatures because they were done poorly. I think I need to be in edit mode. Huh. Yeah, let's fix this up a little bit. Because I did a piss poor job at aligning this. Okay. Yeah. Ugh. That'll be interesting. Okay. So, um, yeah. So the wrist is gonna need a whole makeover. So, yeesh. Uh, I think we just delete these. Delete bones. Delete bones. Delete bones. Delete bones. Delete bones. Delete bones. Delete. 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 Okay. So we're gonna fix this. Click E. I think we have it like how would we go about this? Like, do we just have one bone? Yeah, head out. Good luck with Blender. Thank you so much for your help, honestly. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's see. So be like right here. What did this guy do for arms? He didn't do much for arms.
Now I can move the character by the armature.
Did he do anything with like
Hopefully, you guys
fingers?
found this video, knowledgeable. You guys learned something.
I don't like anything, but Downy Light is just right.
I just want to see how to Blender. Okay.
Weight paint,
This is curing it.
and then we can
Glad
just
that you're
bring the weight down to 0,
feeling a little less depressed, you know?
and we can fix these.
Okay, so the way they had it like that. So if what I'm thinking is correct, we do it like this. Okay. So uh interesting. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna do it like this. We're just gonna see what happens, you know? We're gonna let magic happen. And you know what? I think that'll be fun. Alright? Let's fix these bones over here. Okay. Yeah, you fixed them bones. Look at them go. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So we're gonna zoom in and lift that up a bit. Okay. Think we got it. Let's go back into object mode. All right. Shift, tab, tab, shift, shift, tab. Control P with automatic weights. Okay. Shift, shift, control P with automatic weights. All right. And then we're gonna go to pose mode. Okay. Oh boy, chat. Would you look at that? Would you look at that, chat? Oh boy. We did it, chat. We did it. Okay, ignore that bit. Ignore that bit. That was me fumbling around with the wrong controls. All right. So now it's time we finally do the one part I talked about. We finally got to color this all in. Okay. So we're gonna go into object mode. We're gonna. All right. We can finally go into sculpt mode or vertex paint. And for cube one, we're gonna go cylinder. We're gonna do cylinder first, and then we're gonna go. We're gonna pick a gray, dark gray. We're gonna color that. Okay, hold up. Object mode. Okay. Vertex paint. Okay. Control Z. Control Z. Cylinder. Okay. Control Z. All right. Why can't I paint? Let's see what the problem is. Object mode. Okay. Vertex paint. Alright, the cylinder does not want to be painted. For whatever reason, the cylinder just does not want to be painted. Maybe. Hold up. Control Z. If we go to object mode, I want to combine these two. Shift and Control J. Shift. Control J. Shift. Control J. Control J. 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 Okay. So I need to set like an active object. So shift, highlight, control, J. That is backing out of that. Okay. So the active object needs to be one of these. Right. So shift, control, J. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. I mean, that looks nice, but I don't like this. To get a working rig in, you need wave panting. Oh, don't worry, we have the rig working. I'm just trying to figure out how these, like, ears are gonna be fixed. I mean, like, hold up. How are we gonna fix that problem? Control Z. Control Z. Control Z. Okay. So, what I think I do for this one is I remove its attachment to the cylinders. I get rid of that. I get rid of that. And then we're gonna attach the head to everything else but the cylinder. Control J. Alright. So everything is attached to the head but the cylinders. And then we're gonna go in and paint these individually. Uh, Vertex paint. Yeah, like, see, now it's gray. Yeah, there we go. There we go. See, that looks so nice. Alright. Now we want cylinder 01. So we go into object mode. That vertex paint. Paint this. Now I want the cube. So shift cube. Vertex paint. Object mode. Okay, so here, now we can. Okay, that's too dark. What happened there? Why is it so dark when it gets sprayed on? I don't like this Pebbles color. Control Z. Alright. I want it to be like a bright pink. Oh, because this is set incorrectly. Okay, that's why. Still giving me that dark pink, I don't think. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Right? Right. Well, I'm gonna go make ASMR and then probably go to bed. Have fun with that. Alright, chat. We are almost ready. We're almost ready. Okay. And I think I do have to give him eyes. That is one thing I do need to do. Is I need to give him eyes. I need to give him those yellow things on his head. I think I can just model those separately and connect them. But oh boy, tell you what, chat. I'm going to end stream and I'm gonna do the rest of this off camera. Because like I'm thinking, it's getting late and all that. And honestly, for this next bit, I'm gonna just have to bring up a lot of videos. So Good night, chat. Good night. Next you'll see of this Pebbles model is when if I hopefully